So here's like the biggest thing for getting like straight no complies, which is like my favorite. Like it's super sick, up stuff, off stuff with speed. Like a straight no comply off a big thing just seems super gnarly to me. I think part of what I like about it is if you don't know, it looks like it's way easier than an ollie because you're putting your foot down. But if you know, it's like, it's harder because you got to put your foot back on. And controlling it with one foot is tough, but I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So when you first learn them, you just push down and it just pops straight up like that. What you want to do is your back foot, and I'm regular, so you're gonna move your foot not from the tip, but over to the inside edge of the tail. And that actually gives you a lot more control and a more consistent contact. And when you push, you don't push down, you push back and lift. And what that does is it pops it right into this area because you don't want to hit your knee and you don't want to clip a testy. You want to use this right here. It doesn't hurt. And that's going to kind of catch it and then level it off. It's basically acting as your front foot when you ollie. So the big key is pushing backwards, right? So then when you move, if we're pushing, I push back and then bring it back in front of me. And I know that wasn't pretty, but I was trying to stop halfway and continue.
I have a question. With your back leg, when you pop it, do you like stick it in a certain direction to hit that spot, or does it just naturally go there?
I'm pushing back and kind of bouncing up like this because I want to push back here so that the trucks come under my thigh.
But are you kind of like flaring your knee out a little?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You have to you want your foot level. Like the closer level it gets, the more the board's going to level off.
Okay.
Right? And then when it's up there, you hit here, and then your back foot brings it forward back under your front foot.
Do you try, how does it go about getting the front foot back on?
You got to jump. It's just, right? So your back foot's there, pop, and then while that's in the air, you're watching it. Your front foot is almost over those front trucks, and you're watching as it comes down, you're jumping. See if I can do that. And then the other hard part is getting your foot off. Because it's not a step off, it's a slide. It's a slip. You slip the front foot off. But, so when I go, because all the weight is right there, when I slide that foot, it pops. I see a lot of people trying it and they step and then pop as two separate motions. It's all one motion. Well, you got the pressure on your back foot, so when you take your front foot off, it just pops. And then you help by pushing back and down. Then that jump, I'm just watching it, and once it comes back under me, you're catching it. The other thing is your pressure, you want it like right behind both bolts. If you're like off to either side, the board will start to go primo. So to keep it level, you're just right behind. And on that foot plant, you want to be fast. You want to hit the ground and immediately jump. That's another thing. I love doing this like down stuff. A good way to learn is over like a parking block or a two-sided curb. You can do it on like quarter pipes, like 180. And then like down stuff is my favorite. And then there are all the variants. You got like 180 varials, 360s, back 360 no comply. That's like the sickest trick.